Well, it doesn't get much better than this. Hey guys, Rado here, and today we got this beauty. As I said, it doesn't get much better than this. Just look at it. This thing looks amazing. I'm a big fan of this red color, full UFO red plastics. They look a little bit different than your Honda red, and I like this red. It's just a little more full, and it looks great. Contrast white, black, and this red, and I think bike looks amazing. Decal MX did the graphics and Moto seat. The look of the bike is just a really beautiful looking bike. Now this is a 2021 GasGas EX 350, which is same bike or similar to your XCF or FX from Husky. So this would be a off-road race bike, very capable, can take it on a track, do the moto all day long. So it's the best from the both world. And this bike belongs to Jay Clark, Dirtbike TV, and he built it for himself. He wants to ride it on the track mainly, and also off-road on the trails. But this time he didn't want to go with the normal route he would do. He built 366 big boards before together with Jamie at Twisted, and those things were super fast and powerful, and they had this big board from Cylinder Works. But this time he wanted to keep the stock 350 and see what can be done with this 350 engine if you do your mods, if you do your vortex ignition and all that good stuff. So Jamie at Twisted got the engine, he worked his magic there, cut the head, ported the head, and did everything that needs to be done. Then they put it on a dyno with vortex ignition and just came out with the best possible maps for this thing. This is pretty much the engine that Jamie would build for a supercross racer if he works with one. So it should run really well. Other than that, we got a full FMF system that also helps with performance and everything. Usual companies that Jay uses, of course, we have Dunlop tires, MX12 in the back for mud and sand, a little better traction. Usually Jay rides at Glen Helen with this bike, so that's really good tire for Glen Helen. Now we have some stuff from Works Connection, P3 Carbon, ODI, and Uni Air Filter, just these companies that Jay usually work with. You guys can get majority of these parts from your local dealer. If you want to know what they have in stock, you can jump on PureMoto.com and check the inventory of your local dealer. The suspension is not bad on these stock bikes, but Jay wanted to get a little upgrade, and he got a KYB kit from Technical Touch, and then Racetech install everything in this forks and set it for him. So this thing should feel really good. I found that Jay and myself, we have similar settings for the suspension, so whatever is good for him, I feel really good on that bike. So I cannot wait to jump on this thing and ride it, take it to the track and just hit some jumps, take it to some trails and ride this beauty. Now also David Pingree from Vital MX will test this bike. You can also find info about this bike on Vital MX YouTube channel. I can right away feel the difference in the transmission. Since this is an off-road race bike, let's see how she feels on the trails. low RPM, stalling issue. So far not a problem. This is little flowy stuff. The suspension was done for MX, or maybe something like in between, and it does feel really good here. Woohoo! I can imagine riding a 4-stroke off-road bike, maybe the next bike to my collection, and 350 seems as a good size. It's just really nice bike in my hands, so easy to maneuver, good power, brakes, suspension, just feels really great in my hands. Let's check the stalling problems here. So far so good. Want to pick some rocks. This looks good. First gear, a little bit of clutch. Another reach. I like it. Not bad for the hybrid bike. It does feel pretty good over there too. Let's hit something a little bit faster now. The wide ratio feels so good. It just doesn't stop pulling. Oh, so nice. Alright guys, so here's my conclusion. If I can only have one dirt bike for all the riding I do, trails, faster, slower, technical, motocross, all that, if I can only have one bike, this would be the bike. This 350 GasGas or equivalent in KTM XC 350 or TX Husky 350, that would be my choice. Do the suspension the way it is done now. I think it's done in motocross, but maybe a little bit softer, so it really felt good on the trails as well, and it felt good when I overshoot the jumps and I landed flat on the wet track. So it's really the great the medium way, golden way to go in the middle to have really good time and fun on the track, on the trails, technical. It didn't stall. I was doing some rock hopping and it was good. First gear, twisted development did their magic, and it's really feeling good. The power is really nice. You know, it's not too much, but it's really fun. It's really fun. It's pulling a little bit better than my 350 that is stock, the Husky 350 I have at home. But it's not too crazy that it would be spooky. Like, it's not coming close to 450 by any means. It's really a good manageable power. And what I actually like is that the transmission on this thing on the track actually works for me. It works better than the other transmission, other gearbox, surprisingly, because the third gear, I can stay in that gear longer. I don't shift down to second as often as on my other bikes, and then I can just pull the third gear longer. This is a long third gear, so I stay in the third gear on some jumps. I just stay and pull that third gear all the way on the face on the jump, and it's a little bit easier to clear it, to the point where I was overshooting some of the jumps. I had to pay attention not to be too hard on the throttle. So definitely great bike, great middle way, man. I think I'll look into XC one of these days, maybe. If you guys have one for sale, let me know below in the comments. We can do a deal. All right, my friends. Well, great bike, Jay Clark. Good job as always. Looks beautiful and runs really good. You guys don't forget it. Whatever you do, stay motivated. See you guys later.